This is the count day assignment video for this Wednesday, October 7th. And we have to have proof that you are indeed in the class that we say you are in. So the way that this is going to happen is that you're going to watch this video and write down what I write down. And then you're going to take a picture of this and submit it to Canvas. So I haven't used Canvas yet to post assignments, but this one will be posted in there. And you need to do it preferably on Wednesday. It's going to count as a work standard grade, so make sure that you do this. And this is leading us into the first part of the next unit. So we have been on this finding x-intercepts here by a variety of different methods. We just got done completing the square. And so we also use the apps that find them rather quickly, and we need to find them quickly. And so what this is going to be about is reducing square root expressions that come about from invoking the quadratic formula. So when you go on the app and you try to find the x-intercepts and you get these great big long irrational decimals, these are the exact expressions of those. And so we need to know how to reduce them first after applying the formula before we actually go and use the formula. So what you're doing is you're looking at these square roots that come from the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and you're trying to think of the largest perfect square that will go in there. And so for 27, it's 9. And then you break apart the product that way. So 9 and 3. So you're thinking of 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 81, so on and so forth. And most of the time, it's doesn't get larger than 36. Being the perfect square that goes in, although it certainly can. And then you simply take that square root, and from there you then divide. Is there a number that will divide through these three values? That's what you're looking at. So obviously 3 will go into all three of those, and you'll end up with -1 plus and minus 1 times the square root of 3 over 1, which is just going to end up being this. So if you actually went to the app and asked the app to solve it, you would get these two decimals. And note that I didn't even type in the most reduced version. So it's just the exact expression. And you're going to have to know how to reduce each one. And so I'll do the first 6 of these, and your job is to simply watch this video and record. So square root of 4. What I usually do is just kind of write it right above it, and then you can do the simplification right away. So this is 2 times the square root of 5, and then nothing will go into that. Oops, I need a 4 down there. Nothing will go into the 1, the 2, and the 4. So that's going to be reduced as it stands. A lot of times, just based on how the problems are posed, 4 is actually the value that will, the perfect square that will go into the number that you're trying to take the square root of. If there is one, there may not actually be a largest perfect square root. So 18, 9 and 2. So that's going to be 3 times the square root of 2 over 3. And then the 3 will divide. So you're looking at these 3 values again. The 3 will divide in there, and leaving you with a 1 on the bottom, a 1 here, and then a 2 there. And you don't have to put it over 1. Okay, I strongly recommend not doing that. 12 would be 4 and 3. So again, you're running down the list of perfect squares. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, that will go into the number that's under the square root. And sometimes there's not one. So this will be 1, 1, and 3 when you reduce it. Pretty simple, you know, for the ones that we're going to work through. It should not be too difficult. Now here, I slipped one in here where it actually works out perfectly. And so you'll get -6/5 when you invoke the negative, and then -2 + 4, 2/5 when you invoke the positive. And then 24, so again, 4 and 6. And so you're going to get 2 times the square root of 6 over -3. And so now you look at the 3, the 2, the 3. That's going to stand without reducing. So you also have in your notes, if you're having trouble reducing a larger square root, that great big table of square root reducing, which will help you in problems that are more complicated. So take a pic of this and submit it on Canvas, and then I'll mark it as being completed, and then you'll have points in your work standard for this.